This video is going to be controversial, but one way the world has flat out kicked itself in the foot, or shot itself in the foot, in at least most Western countries, or more like the United States and Great Britain, is, well, the fact is that the phrase, "you get what you pay for," is very common. When, for example, I remember watching somebody say that to a government official, one of the reasons why government projects are so expensive is because the original price for all of it is set in the beginning, but the government doesn't want to pay for that. So they go for a lower price. Then over time, the budget needs to be changed a few thousand times. Then that's the reason why government projects are so expensive. Because of the fact that governments and many people try to get things that they can't afford. One of the reasons why the United States has so much debt is because Ronald Reagan flat out, well, to be blunt, made the phrase "get what you pay for" a lot more descriptive, because, well, we had semi-good industries before the neoliberal movement of Ronald Reagan and Liz Truss in Great Britain. Because, well, yes, government services are not perfect, but they're better than private services inherently, because of the fact that if something is private, it means it's for profit. Inherently. Meaning that they're going to be squeezing everything to make money. So, the reason why the phrase "get what you pay for" is very inept, is very great, is because, well, back in the day we actually used to pay more in taxes. As much as, yes, everybody hates high taxes. Everybody. What happens when you don't pay higher in tax, but you expect the government to do a lot of different things? I'm just gonna say this. It is pretty simple math. Income to debt to expense. As much as people kind of like to think of it as just weird, big stuff, it is inherently simple. You get taxes are government income, plus maybe fines and stuff like that. Taxes are income, and government services and debt are expenses. If you don't make enough to pay expense, you don't have enough to pay for your debt or your government services, you don't have enough. Then you have to get into more debt. And honestly, it's one of the reasons why, in my opinion, and it's one of the only reasons why Donald Trump has even a somewhat good idea by trying to lower government spending, to lower the debt. But honestly, I trust anything that comes out of that bastard's mouth as much as I trust sand to make me a sandwich. Even if any word that comes out of his mouth, even if it sounds intelligent, it's there to use against the opposition, because at this point we're so polarized that, honestly, the debt issue is going to kick us later. Because, well, no one wants to talk about it, and it's too close to an election. Because raising taxes now would be political suicide. for either candidate to say, I'm going to be increasing taxes. The reason why that's political suicide is pretty obvious.